Today we're talking about replacing the headlight bulbs on a C300 Mercedes. Very similar process for many Mercedes. Might be slightly different, but hopefully any late model Mercedes should be about the same. First thing you're going to need obviously is a new bulb. Make sure you get the exact same type. Here we have an H7, and make sure the wattage is the same. This is a 55 watt. Most of our new headlights are made out of plastic, and if you go with a higher wattage, it may be brighter for a while, but it may actually damage your headlamp, and we all know how much those things cost. So make sure you look very closely at the box and make sure it is the exact same wattage. In this particular case, on the C300, the low beam, the high beam, and the fog light all take this H7 bulb. But for your particular Mercedes, check the book. When you pull the bulb out, take a look at it. This is H7 right here. The main thing is, try not to touch the actual bulb when you're putting these things in. If you can, put on a clean pair of gloves if you have them handy, and that will keep you from putting a hot spot on the bulb and burning it out even sooner. Another tip is to change both bulbs at the same time. A lot of times they'll burn out within a few weeks of each other. And if you take out one that's not quite burned out yet, put it in a box and throw it in the glove box as a spare. Another tip: if your low beams burn out and your Mercedes is like mine, you can swap it with a high beam. That way you're not running around with no beams until you get your new bulbs. All right, let's head out to the car. Go ahead and pop your hood. And in case you didn't know this, you can actually push your hood. Keep pushing it until it's almost vertical. That'll let your garage lights come down a little better. It won't be so dark under here. So look over in your headlight area. You're going to see some round caps. The outside is the low beam. And then down here on the inside is the high beam. Just turn those counterclockwise. That cap will pop right off. That'll expose your where your headlamp is. And this is a no-tool process, which is kind of nice in case you're out on the road. Sometimes the electrical connector kind of seizes on to the bulb, so you wiggle a little bit. Pull it straight off, and it's pretty hard to see. There's a little wire that holds the bulb in on the low beam. Push that in and down a little bit, and pull that back. That's kind of a latch. And then pull the bulb straight out. Try not to touch it in case you want to save the bulb as a backup if it's not burned out yet. And simply reverse the process. You note there's a little tab on the bulb. So once you find where that little tab goes, then you're in business. Latch it back, put your wires back on, and that's how you change the low beam. Here's another shot showing the low beam as well as where the high beam is. Go ahead and take that cap off. The high beam is very similar, slightly different. It does not have the latching wire like the low beam does. Couldn't tell you why. The other thing I noticed about the high beam is it does not give an indicator inside on my car. When the low beam burns out, it'll tell you. When the high beam burns out, it will not give you an error message. So keep that in mind. Maybe check your high beams once in a while. And that's really all there is to it. It's a little bit tighter on the other side of the car. But other than that, not that difficult. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.